Springfield Armory, 1911, Lotus stainless. Here's my 1911, the only one I've got in my gun collection right now. I wanted to show you guys. This one has about 400 to 500 rounds through it so far. 100%, no problems. Let's do a safety check. It is loaded, but there is no round in the chamber. There you go. So we'll lock the slide back. The loaded model is a really high value, full feature 1911. They put a lot of upgrades into this model and sell at a very reasonable price. You can find these anywhere from $700 to $900 depending on where you look. I bought this one from Buds online for in the mid sevens, I believe, which I thought was a really good deal. This is a steel forged frame, forged in Brazil, which most of them are these days. You can still find some that are forged in the US, but the factory in Brazil where these frames are forged makes great forgings. You'll find some of the other lower end 1911s, like the Rock Islands, the ones that Arms Corps makes. They have cast steel frames, which is fine. They're plenty durable for a firearm. It's just you're going to find a lot of gunsmiths who are not willing to work on them, just because they don't want to screw it up. They don't want to risk something weakening in the frame. If they're going in there welding stuff on, doing checkering, cutting into it, they're more willing to work on a forged frame than a steel frame. This one, I probably won't have anything worked on by a gunsmith. If anything at all, maybe some front checkering. But as it is a very nice pistol. It's not the tightest 1911. Show you guys the frame to slide fit right here. You can see a fair amount of gaps in there, but and it does rattle or shake a little bit, but nothing significant. This is not going to be a competition gun. I'm not going to try and hit 1-inch groups at 25 yards with this or anything, but being that it's a little bit loose makes this very reliable. The loaded model, what does it have with it? Well, it comes with the cross cannon wood grips, which I think are probably the best looking grips that you can get for this gun, and it comes with it. Has the ambidextrous safety, which a lot of people don't care for. I don't particularly care for them, but I don't hate them. I don't carry this gun necessarily. It is a little bit heavy and it's a little bit big. I have better guns for carrying, so this is really only a factor when it comes to concealed carry, because this makes the width of the gun a little bit more, and the fact that the 1911 are supposed to be carried cocked and locked, the ambidextrous safety exposes the safety on the outside of your waistband, which people don't like. Skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer. Has a beaver tail grip safety with this, I guess they call this memory pad. Forward and rear serrations, and as I mentioned earlier, Novak style sights. Don't know if they're actually Novak or if they're Springfield sights with Novak styling. Beveled magwell, and a long trigger and flat mainspring housing. This mainspring housing has the Springfield locking mechanism, which most people don't care for. I don't care for it, but I don't keep it locked and it doesn't lock by itself, contrary to popular belief. So it's fine. I may swap that out, and when I do swap that out, I may get some kind of magwell slash mainspring housing to go with it to make reloading a little bit easier. Once again, this is my Springfield Armory 1911 loaded stainless.